I'm Liz, and today I'm going to talk to you about physical warm-ups for singing. Now, if you watched our posture video a few days ago, you'll know that we talk about having a ready stance or active stance, so we're ready to go. And you obviously can't have that kind of energy in your muscles without having done some kind of physical warm-up. So if we get back into our singing pose, one of the really nice ways that we can warm up and get relaxed and flexible, ready to sing, is by doing a figure of 8 with our hips. And the advantage of this is that it also makes sure that we have got our singing posture right. Because what you should find is if your knees are nice and bendy and your feet are a shoulder width apart and your torso is in the right place, the figure of 8 should feel nice and easy. Now, obviously, don't do this if you've got any problem with your hips or if you've had a hip replacement, but certainly with working with children, you're less likely to find that kind of problem, so this is a really good one to get you going. And then there are lots of other things we can do as well. So, for example, we can do a jog on the spot, just like you might do in PE. We can do a bit of a wiggle, maybe we wiggle different sections of our body. So we might start with our arms, and we might start with our, go down to our tummies and our chest, and then we might wiggle our knees, and maybe even wiggle our toes to finish off. We might do this one, this tapping exercise. Lots of choral directors use this. The theory behind it is it's meant to get your circulation going all the way around your body, so it can be quite a good one. It's also quite funny when you get to the bum area, so that's quite good for little children to keep them amused. Stretches as well, really good, just a nice big stretch. You might do some folding over and getting back up again into your posture. Those of you who may have done yoga will know about stacking your spine up from the bottom up. So when we do that fold over, we then bring ourselves back and we imagine that each of our vertebrae is stacking back on top so that we get back into our nice pose. As you can hear, I'm a little bit out of breath now, so the physical exercises are definitely working. Another nice one you can do, just to make sure your shoulders are in the right position, is a nice shoulder roll. I usually start by going backwards and then forwards. And then to combine our warm-up with a bit of a brain gym and just make sure everybody's really focusing, I usually try and do one forward and one backward at the same time. And you usually find that if you lead with the hand that you write with your dominant hand, it's quite easy. But then when you try and do it the other way around, it becomes quite tricky. Now, some people worry about things that happen with your neck, particularly when you're singing. And you do have to be careful with this area when you're warming up. It's advisable not to go all the way around. So quite often, if you do want to stretch out the neck, the sensible thing to do is just go to one side and the other side, or you might go around in a half circle like this. Generally speaking, not a good idea to go all the way around because that is when you end up injuring your neck. Obviously that's not going to happen in every single case, but if you want to avoid it, then don't do a full circle with your head. So once you've had a bit of a shake, a bit of a jog, a bit of a stretch, wiggled around all the different bits of your body, then you're ready to sing.